first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankee ball comes your way next. Andrew Heaney gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
First pitch on its way. Ramon Urias is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Into the box now. Number 1. No balls and 1 strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So now into the box is Cedric Mullins. First delivery to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Behind 0-2 now. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the air, out to right. Judge gets under it and makes the catch. Here is Greg Allen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the center fielder.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
2-1 the count. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Hit in the air down the right field line. Santander is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Clint Frazier. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Harvey pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Popped him up. Severino is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Yanks leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Allen is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That is good.
So next to hit is Austin Hayes. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Allen is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Low roller, and he barehands it.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Gio Urshela stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting 8.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 0-1. Urshela stands at second with two gone. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Swing and a liner. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Dero. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, two quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Gleyber Torres is at the plate as he watches ball one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Number 1 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Stepping up is Jahmai Jones as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Jahmai Jones.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a liner. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base.
Thought he might have a chance to get in there safely when he got a good jump from second, but that was a good throw and a good tag to cut him down.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping in once again is number 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, no balls and a strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail this one 1-0. So stepping in is Greg Allen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder,
Popped him up.
Allen.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Next to dig in, Aaron Judge. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Harvey's ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More from the Bronx after this. In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 31.
First pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that one yanked just foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Stanton looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year. and many more are sure to follow.
Trey Mancini will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now that designated hitter, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And he takes a called strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Allen is there. 2 gone. Next it'll be Anthony Santander.
The right fielder, Anthony
And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
Number 28, Pedro.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Allen able to track it down for the 3rd out. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 Baltimore.
Leading up for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Clint Frazier.
And now the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Giancarlo.
And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Santander is there. 2 down.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Luke Voigt is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Harvey sets his sights. 2-2 pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Ramon Urias flew out last time up. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 1. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hard hit towards center. Allen finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Digging in will be Gary Sanchez. He collected a base hit his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 1-0 home.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
And that's in there, 2-1. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The second for 1.
It took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 delivery. Sanchez, base runner at first with 1 out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, center fielder, Greg Allen.
Stepping in now, Greg Allen. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Swing and a liner, and that's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. He'll come home with it, and he is in there.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, D-Road, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tyler Wells takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that's in there, base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Ryan Mountcastle is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. The potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch of the AB now. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Up next for the
So the next to bat will be Austin Hayes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher has an elite arm. When you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are all tied. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Clint Frazier.
For the Yankees.
First offering.
The designated hitter.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. So now to the plate, Voit. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Racing back the right fielder, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And there's ball 2 now. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Pedro Severino.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean,
Jonathan Loaizaga is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43. Jonathan.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Second baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, here is Ramon Urias. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go. Now it'll be Gary Sanchez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Sanchez.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitching. For me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Gleyber Torres is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting run up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Here comes the 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. Now into the box, number 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Cedric Mullins comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that base.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on this Monday night. After this, Cesar Valdez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate is DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
On the ground to the left side. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's wide, 2-0. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 2-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Clint Frazier. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, left field.
Now to bat, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he lays off there, 1-0. Frazier is off at first with 2 away. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Outside, 3-0 now. Luke Voigt would be next. This pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. So next to bat will be Luke Voigt. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 29.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that. That change up the way he was, that was pretty special.
Joey Gallo called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Good battle. Count remains full. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. He's set the 3-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. Misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. Two-man gun. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Fouled straight back.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the He's going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. So here's Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin Hayes.
Into the box, Austin Hayes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And now, Anthony Santander. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Pulled toward right center field. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Heaney earns his first win of the season. Jonathan Loizaga takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 7 hits.
I ain't got to be I could risk losing it. What are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight? control my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole, once had no control. I was breaking my oath, it was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. That's how it goes when you don't even know to begin. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the you, be the solution. Everyone is involved. After all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
I spread my arms like frosting, like a phoenix wing around its offspring. Soda pop sings songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat, aiming at the mirror but still blames the party. As if everybody's listening wrong. It's the vision I've drawn of this impossible mission I'm on. I ain't like the rest of the scene. I'm not swimming in a stream of synthetic dreams. No, I work hard, keep everything clean, cause the needle still stings when the pendulum swings. Yes, I'm trying to do my best. I'm not the best though. I do it to my death. I'll never let go. A student of the revolution. We put the salute in the solution.
It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution.
I was raised on the doctrine of the honorable Elijah Muhammad. Do what you gotta do to be profitable. Ain't nobody stopping you, but ain't nobody trying to plant your seeds and water too. Unless you're cool with starving, who gotta harvest that garden? You, meaning me. It became easy to see that I'm the one gotta put my life the way I'm supposed to be. And it might seem kinda cliche, but hey, truth be that way. Those that don't, no need to hear, so those that do, no need to say. You can quote them slogans over and over till you coasting through life until you slam.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball. Domingo Germán gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the AB now. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next, here is Cedric Mullins. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take...
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball. Bruce Zimmerman, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, but you know the old adage that what they say is momentum on a baseball field is the next day's starting pitch.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Again, he's off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
And he fouls this one off. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Frazier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he scurries back to first base safely. Next will be the designated hitter, Jahmai Jones. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Mancini leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Last half of the second set to go. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Clint Frazier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Santander is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So both runners able to move up a base. Second and third now with 2 gone. Next to hit, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Rizzo, the runner at third. Sanchez on at second with 2 down. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike for getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
And he is out at second. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Maikel Franco. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Austin Wynns. Into the corner and slicing foul.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Rizzo has a play, and that retires the side. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Number 29.
First delivery to him. Gio Urshela is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated
Striding
hitter,
forward now
Joey.
is the DH, Joey Gallo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Urshela at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another 2-2 offering.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. 2 men on, 2 out. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand up. Striding in is number 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a curveball in for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. Stepping in next, Cedric Mullins grounded out in his last at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. fouled away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Frazier will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the
Here's
Yankees,
the first pitch.
the second baseman.
Rougned Odor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rougned Odor becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Gary Sanchez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have saved.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. 0-1 the count. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jahmai Jones. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now to the plate, Brett Gardner. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The batter, number 29,
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out on the tag. The windup and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Got him swinging in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. One hit. So here is Maikel Franco. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Frazier will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ramon Urias. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Dylan Tate will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 55, Dylan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for 2nd. And he's going to get to 2nd now with nobody out.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And there's 1 down now. So now here is Anthony Rizzo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Rougned Odor now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here, especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Mullins arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to 2nd.
Up next for the catcher.
At the plate now is Gary Sanchez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Judge at 2nd. Rizzo at 1st. 2 out in the inning. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And he'll get in there safely at 3rd. 2nd and 3rd now with 2 gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Swing, and he pops him up. Urias trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the one side.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready now for Baltimore. Number 1. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he got him.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Around first, he's digging for second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1, here it comes. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trey.
No balls and a strike to count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Popped him up. Odor moving to his left, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Travis Lakins is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. Next to hit is Gio Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Urshela, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
And he fouls this one off. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Up
next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Singled homer run in his last time up. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Two balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Mountcastle is there to make the catch, and they'll escape. Now here's the first offering.
For the Orioles,
Anthony Santander is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now in the box, Jahmai Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Ready now is Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard to the right, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Fouled off.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher.
At the plate, Austin wins. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Frazier gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the... Tyler Wells comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And it's fouled away. Wells, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Mullins has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
And stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
And an off-speed missed, and with that, the side is retired. Now at the plate here is Ramon Urias, and at this point in the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swing and a line drive, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is number 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Gloved by LeMahieu on to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the...
And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Domingo Germán gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9. Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they blew out Baltimore 6-0. In other news from the Bronx, right fielder Joey Gallo